So, the teams have been announced for MCC Season 2. So basically, this video I'm just going to be going over the teams, some predictions of mine, and yeah. These are, like, very close teams. Like, these are some very close teams. Like, I like my top 3, but then anywhere from 7 to 10, I'm not 7 to 10, like 4th to 10th, they could just go in any order. This is, like, very hard to predict. So, we'll start from the bottom. In 10th, I had the Cyan Creepers. This team this team isn't bad necessarily. It's just that they have 2 new players in Bad Boy, Halo, and Skeppy. And it's hard to succeed as a new player. You know, you don't know the games, you don't have the experience. So, it's hard, and also, Tapple, well, he's good. He's not an S tier. And Captain Puffy is solid, but also not an S tier. So, with 2 new players and no S tier, I think this team will struggle a lot. And, yeah. So, in 9th, I put the Red Rabbits. As a fan, I love this team. I think they could do very well if they actually try. But, this feels like a team that's just in it for the content and won't actually really try. So, but if they do try, I think they can win, as Tommy is very good when he tries, Tubbo is top 10 potential, and Vicstar is good, even though he is rusty. So, in 8th, I put the Yellowyx. This team is pretty good. Kretzy is great. Not quite an S tier, but he's great. SB has a lot of potential. If SB performs, this team could do really well, but I don't think he will perform that well, as he's kind of disappointed in the last few MCCs. So, in 7th, I have the Pink Parrots. The Fundy and Phil are a very good duo. Wilbur's okay, and Jack Manifold is new. The only reason I put this team so low is because I very well think that they probably will throw. They had a very similar team to this in MCC 13, I believe, with Quackity instead of Jack, and they threw then, and I think they'll throw this time. So, I only put them in 7th, but they could not throw, and if so, they could be a very good team. So, in the 6th, I put the Orange Ocelots. With the Orange Ocelots, their team really isn't that good, but they have Quig. And Quig is just so good. I've learned to never underestimate Quig, so I put them in 6th. 5th, I have the Blue Bats. This team is great. They very well could get first, just based on the game order. Sapnap's a great PvPer. CPK has improved a lot in the last few MCCs. Puns, I don't have the best read on yet, but he won an MC 13, I believe. Was that 12? I don't know whether that was 12 or 13, but he has a win. And this team is it's just pretty good and all. 4th, I have the Purple Pandas. They have Pete, who in my opinion is the best player. They have Grian, Orion Sound, in the Littlewood, who are all solid players. And I think in MCC 13, Pete, Grian, False, and Ren, I believe, or no, it's something like that. It was on a team, and they made it all the way to the finals. And this team is very similar, maybe just a bit worse. So I put them just a bit worse. Okay, now in 3rd, I have the Lime Llamas. I've underestimated the trio of fruit berries, false symmetry, and Rendog before, but I will not again. This 3 is so good. The only problem they had was Parkour Warrior, but now there's Parkour Tag, which I think they'll do better in, which means this trio is just insane. Cub Fan isn't the best, but I think this is going to be a very good team, and that's why I put them in 3rd. Now, in 2nd, I have the Aqua Axelotls. I have them making it to Dodgeball and losing. I like this team. They have 3 great players in H-Bomb, Scott, and Wisp. Solidarity is definitely not bad either. And they complement each other very well, as Scott and H are very good at team games and like Build Mart and Bingo and such. And then Wisp is a great PvPer, and it just works together well as a team. But in 1st, I have the Green Guardians with Dream, Captain, Sparkles, George, and Quackity. This is kind of similar to the Pink Presence. It's just a bit worse, but I feel like they could do very well this time, and I very well think they could win. But you know, It is Captain Sparkles, so they'll probably get third. So yeah, that's just basically what I thought about the teams. So if you didn't hear my order, I have Green Guardians in first, Aqua Axelotls in second, Llamas in third, Pink Parrots in Purple Pandas in fourth, Blue Bats in fifth, Orange Ocelot in sixth, Pink Parrots in seventh, the Yellowyx in eighth, the Red Rabbits in ninth, and the Cyan Creepers in last. So that's what I thought about the teams. I hope you enjoyed, and it's been King Shub, and I'm signing off.